to another episode. I am a little bit sleepy. I'm about to go to the gym. I'll be a new person after the gym, but today is an exciting day. For those of you who don't know, we are based in Lisbon at the moment, but we utilise our Fridays and our weekends to explore an adventure somewhere around Lisbon. And this weekend we are going to Douro Valley, a wine region near Porto. So it's a bit of a drive, it's like a 4-hour drive. We're going to spend the weekend wine tasting and going on little scenic boat trips. I think it's going to be a really gorgeous weekend. Tom was on a bike ride, but he got a puncture, so had to come back and now is out running, which is not exactly an ideal start to your morning. I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to train, I'm going to have some coffee, and after that we're going to hit the road jack and start our 4-hour drive. But if you're anything like me, I can't really function properly if I don't move my body. In whatever way, I always have to move my body first thing because it literally transforms everything. My mind, my energy, positivity, so needed. Instead of waffling on here, I'm gonna go and train and I'll check in with you in a bit. Ciao.
A quick little coaching mention because I'm receiving many messages about my online coaching and how to join my transformation program. You'll see in these videos that I share a lot of my own training, routines, food, and the healthy lifestyle I truly love. But my coaching isn't just for one type of person. It's for any age, any ability, completely bespoke to that individual. The reason my clients achieve such amazing results is because we build a plan around their life, their routine, their goals, their confidence, their food preferences, a realistic plan that they can actually stick to. And as you can probably tell from my content, I'm all about achieving results while still living life and having that Aperol and not taking everything too seriously, because that's usually when people actually stay consistent. So if you're interested in working with me, simply tap the link below, fill out the inquiry form, and I'll personally be in touch. Right, back to the video. Hello, reporting from our rental car, and if you saw last week it was not smooth sailing, but this time
it's smooth sailing, motherfuckers.
It was smooth sailing because we learned from our lesson. Make sure, no, I'm not even going to bore you with it. If you want to know, you can look at the previous video. But we are en route. We are 2 hours in. We've got 2.5 hours to go. You're doing very well.
Yep.
We have literally just stopped and
have you introduced him to Pilot Tom?
Sorry, here's Pilot Tom. He's doing really well. He's got his Americano. We just stopped at a service station and got so many hydration goodies. I got myself a cappuccino, and then we got water. We got some Sprite. You've got a Coke Zero. We got some snacks. We got some nuts, and we got a protein bar. But yes, we are 2 hours in. It's quite a big drive actually, but to be honest, I feel like it's going to be one of those drives that's going to get more beautiful as we go, because apparently the drive, actually now I say that, apparently the drive going down is similar to the train rides that you could do if you were to come by public transport, which is insane. Apparently we might go on the train.
I didn't know that was a fucking public transport. I just got whisked into this car and told to drive. I
think it would take us like 9 hours if we went by public transport. So if you are staying in Lisbon, just so you know, Porto, which is a very, very similar city to Lisbon itself, not that I've ever been, but it's a 3.5-hour drive from Lisbon, and then lots of people who go to Porto then go to Douro Valley before or after and add that with their trip, because that's where the wine region and port region is. I said this at the end of my last vlog, and I can confirm that port was named after the city Porto because it was made in the region of Porto, which I think is a really fun fact because I never knew it. Tom definitely did not know it.
You're like a sexy version of ChatGPT. You want to see her?
we have arrived. We have arrived at our hotel. I will give you a bit of a room tour later, but only us would arrive. And this is because of me, so I take full responsibility. We are on a hike. We're on a hike to a viewpoint which is meant to be absolutely stunning, that looks across the whole of this area. But this drive was so beautiful and I can't wait. I didn't really know what to expect, but it's so quaint, it's so authentic. It's kind of like stripped back, but also really put together, if that makes any sense. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. We're staying at a place called Quinta de la Rosa, and from this specific place there are so many different like trails that they recommend, and this one is quite an uphill to a viewpoint.
We've been sitting for 4 hours.
We have been sitting for 4 hours as well.
And I only did a 2-hour workout this morning, so
Why not do, I don't know, the whole walk is about 2 hours long. The only issue is that we've decided to do this in the midday heat, which is probably not very responsible, but it will make the wine later taste better, in my opinion. Tom's obsessed with olive trees these days. The best thing about hiking uphill in a vineyard is that you get free refreshments. Look.
it's so juicy.
Look how fresh these grapes are. And they taste so sweet. So fresh, so refreshing. We've made it to the top. This view is unreal.
We should move to Portugal.
Wow.
We've come onto Barry's driveway and look at this home. Look at that, it's got a big infinity pool.
This is unreal. Wow.
And your Aperol. Shoop.
I think that was worth it.
Yeah, agreed.
We have made it back. We've survived, and honestly at the time we were in two minds of thinking, do we really want to do this hike in the midday heat? But it was gorgeous and the view was incredible. There are so many routes that you can do, and of course I chose the one with the steepest climb. In my opinion, the hillier the climb, the better the view. And the view was incredible. So it definitely was worth it, although our feet were completely covered in dust. And just jumped in the pool, which was absolutely glorious. But I thought this was a perfect opportunity to actually show you where we are staying, because it is absolutely beautiful. Like, I booked this so last minute, so I wasn't really expecting too much, but it is stunning. The place we're staying at is called Quinta de la Rosa, which is an active winery. The reason why I chose this place is because it's in a really good location. It's like in the centre where all the different like wine tastings are. I didn't have a lot to choose from because I did book all this very, very last minute, but I think we've absolutely nailed it. There's different areas of this venue. So you have the hotel area, and we're staying in the cottage, which is literally just next door, like a 3-minute walk away. Our little cottage is here. This is our room, and you have your own pool, well, a shared pool with everyone who's staying here, and it overlooks the Duo Valley, which is unreal, like incredible. And I also just saw these two little chairs. I just thought, like, having a nice drink there, you could have your own little wine tasting, but how quaint and beautiful. If this place was in like Lake Garda or Lake Como, this place would be like disgustingly expensive. but it all just feels like a bit untouched, a bit unknown, and I quite like that. It's like creates that very authentic feel. So at this actual venue you can do tastings here. We're actually going to have a dinner tonight, which was recommended at their restaurant they have here. They have 2 restaurants. One of them is a bit more like a grill, pizzas, burgers, that kind of vibe. That's during lunch kind of time. And then the dinner restaurant, which you can also have like wine tastings and stuff like that, is where we're going to have dinner, which I'm very, very excited for. And it like looks along the river as well, which is beautiful. Like so far, I highly recommend to check out this place if you're thinking about coming to Douro Valley or anywhere around this area. This location in general though is highly recommended because it's like literally in the middle of all the tastings and stuff like that. So yeah, super excited. I'll now do a quick little room tour so you can see where we're staying, and hopefully Tom is decent. Oh, I think he's in the shower. So this is our bedroom, and yeah, it looks out into, this is our view, which is so sweet. You can see over there's a train track, so that's where the train comes. That's a very, very touristy thing to do if you come to Douro Valley, is you get a train ride and it takes you all along the river. Of course, because we drove here, we're able to like take in the scenery ourselves, but if you are thinking of coming here, it is a recommended experience because oh my goodness, the views you get along the river is absolutely stunning. And also the train ride itself is just apparently such a fun experience. But I don't think we were going to be doing it this trip because we've got a boat tour booked, which I feel like also is going to be a stunning view. And of course we drove here as well, so we were able to see it as we came in. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about this trip. I think it's going to be one of those places where we didn't expect a lot. Everything's just already so much better than we planned. That's where we're going to have our meal tonight, is over there in that little restaurant. We are heading off for dinner, and of course got to do an outfit of the day. This skirt is from ASOS, this top is from Bali, and this beer has been brewed in this place that we're staying in, which is La Rosa. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Also, can we just take a moment that this is the walk to the restaurant?
Yeah, look at the...
That's the cottage we're staying at.
Whopper.
And this is the gorgeous view.
And this is your walk down to supper. Oh wow, beef carpaccio, that looks insane. The rocket, the pesto, the cheese. Oh my god, you look like a goddess right now. That's going to go straight to your biceps.
Oh wow, that's so bright.
Fine dining in Portugal. Yummy?
That is divine. Here you go.
Taste that dark chocolate. It's really, it's so good. It's so good. How good.
That's the best dark chocolate.
Brother.
Wow, it's good again. Oh, it's divine. Good morning. We have woken up in real life paradise. Like, this place is unbelievably beautiful, and I can't wait for today. I can't wait to do more exploring, but like I've said before, I had zero expectations of this place, and it is absolutely glorious. So last night we went to the restaurant, which is on site in the place that we're staying at. It's called Casina de Clara. It's a recommended restaurant as well for anyone who isn't actually staying at the hotel. It was just so nice to be sat by the river looking at the sunset. Had some fresh fish, which was glorious. We were up this morning before the sun was up, and it was just that golden hour glow is honestly like the best the best time to be up and awake. So we did I think it was like a 12k run. Didn't really have a plan, just around the lake. The sunrise coming over the mountains was just absolutely gorgeous. Like every corner I just kept stopping and like taking videos, like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then we went straight from the run to breakfast. We just come back to our room, we've got changed, and we have a whole day of wine tasting. We haven't actually planned the whole day because we didn't want to be too like stuck by timings, but there are a few places which I will take you on that have been highly recommended, also ones that we've never heard of before. So come along with us, I guess, for a day of wine tasting. We are off to our first wine tasting. Tom absolutely loves wine, don't you?
I'm maturing.
Actually,
I'm getting
you
better.
enjoyed the wine. I actually said that sarcastically because you don't often choose wine, but last night
Yeah.
you actually enjoyed the wine.
Yeah, I actually did.
I actually did.
I
So
think
we're
when
going.
it's like wine that doesn't taste like wine, I love wine.
We're going to Bonfim. That is like one of the highest rated wine tastings on Jura Valley. It is a 25-minute walk from our hotel, so obviously we're going to walk
Because
there.
we've only done 70 minutes of fucking running in the heat this morning, so... Good check.
I like Tom's outfit. Look. Go on. So you're wearing a nice white linen shirt.
Kind of like breezy in the heat. Necklace and rings. Oh fuck, where's my bangle? Look, I left my bangle at home. Pretend the bangle's there. And then blue shorts.
Birkenstocks.
And baggy shirt.
Love that. These shorts are from Nobody's Child. This top is from Nobody's Child as well. These are also Birks. And yeah, bangles, jewellery. We have arrived at location 1. So this is Quinta do Bonfim,
Bonfim, baby.
1896. Wine tastings, I've got to be quiet.
But this one's known for be having acidic and full body bundles all the way through.
So we've just finished the Bonfim wine tasting, which was actually port tasting, because it makes sense because that's like their main thing that they do here. I think that's probably our
Pleasantly
first
surprised.
ever port tasting ever, right?
Yeah, it was.
And it was actually really lovely. Like the first one was so velvety and gorgeous, and then it went richer and darker. You didn't like the last one?
No, the last one smelt bad and it tastes bad.
It was very peppery and very like
The other one
strong.
was quite fruity.
It was very fruity, but in general, like, the experience was so lovely. It's so lovely to to learn about port.
One fun fact, go.
One fun fact. Well, Bonfim, by the way, is the highest rating wine experience that you can do in this area, by the way. So if you do come here, get that one on your list.
They've
because
also
I think
got
it
a
is.
beautiful restaurant which is Michelin star. We might go there for dinner as well.
Fun fact, port takes... So a 10-year-old port does not mean that the port is 10 years old. It's a collection of different ages, which are from 2016, 2014, 2012 put together, and that's what makes it a 10-year port.
Yeah. You know when the men stamp on the grapes and
Yes.
batter them. They do
Yes.
that for less time, so they keep more sweetness, and that's why port is sweeter.
There you go. There's 2 facts for you. But Bomb Fim, get on your list. So we're just walking along the river right now. This is where all the boats are. We're going to get a boat tour later. Here, this is Vintage House. And that's like a glorious hotel if ever you get the chance to stay there. Apparently that is beautiful, but it is quite spenny. Very grand.
Grand. It's got like a
Very grand.
British feel to it, like tennis courts, very like affluent British, like Bridgerton,
It is.
with a bit of Portugal.
Like, look at that as a view. Wow.
It's hot.
This place is insane, but yes, it is very, very hot. Tom is slowly dying.
Bon dia. Bon dar.
So we've just been on a boat cruise.
Rubber dinghy.
It was actually very, very beautiful going down Douro Valley, but it was solar panelled, so therefore it didn't have any sound of the engine at all. So it was very relaxing.
Quite peaceful.
Very peaceful. We had 2 tastings on the boat itself. It was like an hour-long journey. Durham solar boats is what we used. It was very cheap.
It was that one.
Was it? Oh yeah. I can't turn you around. That was the boat. The small little one there that is just cruising
Pick
along.
the solar one, yeah. Oh god, here we go. He's going to capsize. Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa. And then we walked over this bridge here to the next wine tasting, which is, I say wine tasting, we've just chosen 2 wines that we wanted. Tom went for more of a champagne vibe, so a brut, and I went for a white wine. This place is called Carvalhais.
Gorgeous.
Carvalhais?
There you go, look. Carvalhais. Yeah, it is.
Quinta das Carvalhais. Ah, there it goes. We've also got a charcuterie board. Take us through.
We've got sheep cheese,
Nice.
beef,
Parma.
Parma ham, pork loin.
Pork loin. Pork is so big here, by the way.
Pork is a big boy, and then
And what's this one? Just
normal cheese, yeah.
normal cheese. Oh, Tommy, you look so handsome. You look so sophisticated. Pretending to enjoy wine.
La la la.
We just got back to our hotel because I think we were just so overheated. I think drinking wine in a very hot environment, and we started like midday, right? And it got to around 5. We're like, what do we do for 2 hours? Because you didn't want to eat dinner. And we're like, we're so bloody hot. And our hotel is only, what, like a 10-15 minute drive away, if that actually. So we're like, should we just go back to our hotel and jump in the pool? So we did just that, and it has literally revitalised us. So we had a little bit of a nap, and now we have just got changed, and we're going to go out for some dinner. I think we're going to try Bomfim for dinner, because the other places that we were going to go to, there are so many beautiful vineyards and wineries, but lots of them don't serve dinner, so they're very much like afternoon vibes. And Bomfim is a Michelin star chef dinner. So if we go there and we're able to get a spot because we have no booking, that will be elite. But the likelihood of us actually getting there is probably quite slim. But it's worth a shot. And if we don't go there, we'll probably just walk around and maybe even grab something very local. Who knows? But we're going to enjoy this gorgeous golden hour. This is like my favourite time of the day. I said this about the morning. Sunrise, sunset is equally as beautiful. Everything is so quiet and peaceful. So yeah, it's very exciting because I don't feel like we've eaten enough today. So we're ready for a very big refeed. And of course, some more wine. I think Tom at this point is really craving an Aperol Spritz. So we'll probably find one of them as well.
Look at that, it's so Michelin here. Like the tablecloths are so thick. Scrumptious. Look at that vase. Yummy.
Which is bigger?
Your head, but it's girthy. I'm vlogging in the restaurant. The funny thing is there's a set menu, starter, main, dessert included. it's more expensive than ordering a starter, main, dessert separately. So don't order the set menu because it's more expensive.
Order this. That's it.
Nibble. Grommet. Get the crunch of the nut.
Oh,
The wafer of your. She's gonna get it.
that is unreal. Hello, good morning. Oh, last night was honestly a dream. It was so beautiful. So we did actually manage to get a table at Bonfim, which, as I mentioned yesterday, is a Michelin star restaurant, which is pretty wild to say. We're very, very lucky to have even been able to go there, to be honest, and it was so good. I had the goat, which we chose things that we would never usually choose. Went for the goat dish and Tom went for a beef dish, but everything was just divine, so tasty. The chocolate dessert was a crowd pleaser. That really stood out actually. If you are thinking of coming here, the beginning of August is actually, even though it's the start of summer, is quite quiet. I think that's why we were able just to walk in and get a table straight away. But if you go like mid to late August into September, it gets super busy. So if you're thinking about going then, you really do, I think, have to like pre-book in advance, because to be honest, when we were looking at places of where we could even have dinner, so many places are only open during lunchtime, so aren't open during dinner time, and there aren't that many places to choose from. It is so cute and quaint and cultural and authentic, but there are so many amazing places which are just completely like in ruins or haven't been opened for years, because when we went on the boat trip, basically so many of them are listed properties, so to actually make them into like a commercial use or someone to buy is like really, really hard, which I guess is also why it isn't a very like commercial, I don't know, I feel like I've never been to Lake Garda before, and I actually am gonna go this month because we've got our friend's wedding there, so I'll be able to compare a little bit more then. But I can only imagine Lake Garda being just like so extremely expensive and everywhere just being really booked, whereas here, yes, okay, maybe the time of year we're going is also great. It didn't feel as commercial as I feel like the places like Lake Garda might feel. Maybe that is me wrong in saying so, but if you are thinking of coming to Lisbon or coming to Portugal and you're taking a trip even to Porto, make sure you add Douro Valley into your list. It is absolutely beautiful. It's honestly like, it's above and beyond anything we expected. And the place we stayed at, which is called Quinta de la Rosa, I really recommend as well. It was such a lovely stay. The views are incredible. Location wise, because like I said to you, there aren't that many kind of wine tastings and vineyards around, make sure that you look for a place in the Pinhão Centre. If I was to recommend any vineyards for you to go to if you're thinking of coming, Bonfim has to be on your list for sure for a tasting, and if you're able to even book a meal, I highly recommend as well. It's such a lovely experience. The other place we went to was called Quinta das Calvalas. The Bonfim was better than that, but it was quite a nice, inside was very, very kind of, what's the word, grand, I would say. But they had a little terrace outside, which is where we had the charcuterie board. Other places that we didn't go to that I was also recommended. So loud, oh my goodness. There's always so many tours of like motorbikes. Sorry about that. The other places that we were recommended was called Quinta da Foz. That I think is like the oldest vineyard here. Quinta do Ciexo is another place that we were recommended. Apparently there's gorgeous, gorgeous views of the lake, and it's, yeah, meant to be really picturesque. And another one is called Roeda. Probably pronouncing that completely wrong. That was another place that also popped up quite a lot as another recommended option. The boat trip I wouldn't say was a necessity. It was a nice way to see the river from a different angle,
shall we say. If you've already been to the vineyards and you're wanting to come to Douro Valley for like a really relaxing weekend, there are so many gorgeous spas and hotels around, which I feel like if ever we came back we would so look into doing. I think this is the perfect opportunity to wrap up this vlog. Douro Valley, you have been an absolute treat, and hopefully those recommendations help if you are thinking of coming. If there are any further recommendations that anyone has experienced here, please do comment below, but make sure you subscribe so you stay up to date with all my travels and the next episode. But thank you so much for watching and supporting this little channel of mine. Bye!